Good morning. Just wanted to share something else with you that was on my heart after the last message, where I stated that when you find yourself by yourself, to find yourself. Well, this morning it was on my heart to be very honest with yourself. And with that, it came to me a message of yourself will tell yourself about yourself. I'll say that again. Yourself, your inner person, your psyche, your mentality, it will tell yourself about yourself. What do I mean? A lot of times, a lot of people ask us, how you doing? I'm okay. And, you can tell them that you're okay on the surface, and deep down inside, you know what's really going on with you. But the truth of the matter is, you can't lie to yourself. Yourself is going to catch up with you, and it's going to smack you in the face. And it's the only way that you can begin healing. I'll give you an example. My father passed away about 28 years ago, and it took me 24 years to accept his death. 24. I had not gone to his grave. I remember the first time that I did. He's buried in Long Island. I was headed back home to Baltimore, and I literally pulled over on I-95 and broke down. And I called my cousin Pam and my cousin Desiree, and they were just there for me because that was the only way that it was going to come. I was going to come to terms with the fact that this is real. He's really gone. But you know what happened? I started healing. I started becoming, someone that can cherish his memory and accept the loss. So, in this time of year where we're doing introspect and we're getting ready for a great year ahead, let's look at what we don't necessarily like about ourselves. If you are not over that man or that woman, and you're telling everyone that you are, it's okay to not be over someone. It's part of the process. It's a loss you have to grieve. So don't lie to yourself. If you eat too much, if you overeat, if you're out shopping and spending, let's look at why you do that. Are you shopping to keep up with somebody, to look as good as somebody, to portray an image that you're doing better than you are? Are you eating out of comfort? Are you eating because you don't have the discipline to, cherish your body? You tell yourself, "Oh, I'm going to work out, or I'm going to stop smoking." But deep down inside, it's a crutch. It might be something that helps you cope. And understanding that can also help you to understand what you're coping with and how to rid yourself of destructive behavior. And you can't lie to yourself. A lot of people break down because their self catches up with them, and it's a reality check, and it smacks you in the face, and you lose your mind, and you cry, and you boo-hoo. But you know what happens? You start healing. You can't affect an illness, a sickness, or an issue if you don't know it's there. And when you get smacked in the face with it because your self has told you that, that's when you can start the healing. So my challenge to you is, look at yourself. What is it that you do that you don't necessarily like? What is it about yourself that you don't like? And I'm not talking about your physical appearance, if you're too skinny, if you're too fat, if you're too short or too tall, or yeah, you can affect some of those things, but I'm talking about how you behave, how you conduct yourself. What is driving some of your behaviors? What truths are you not telling yourself? What lies are you facilitating and causing you to partake in destructive behavior? If you're a man and been burned by a woman and now you're out womanizing, if you're a woman and, you've been hurt before and now you're out dating all these guys and doing God only knows what, or drinking, doing drugs, shopping, spending money, not spending time with friends what is it that you're not happy with, that you're running from about yourself? Because I'll tell you something, you can lie to yourself for a minute, but yourself, your inner self, is going to tell yourself about yourself. So I would challenge you to do that introspect yourself before it comes to smack you. And you can have the healing begin. It's the only way that you can truly begin to heal, is to confront what's really deep down inside and to begin the healing process. I want you all to be well. I love you. And as always, if there's ever anything that I can do to help anybody be their best self, I'd be more than happy to do that. I love you very much. Enjoy the rest of this year, and let's get ready for a great 2015. God bless.